So first thing to try is record a full practice session with this guy, going up fives every time you believe you got it right, and send me what you got so I can listen to where everything is going well, and then start to pinpoint where things start to not go so well, and then kind of work from there and start doing more of an endurance thing. So kind of moving forward, doing similar stuff for each class. We'll do a picking thing, we'll do a legato thing, and then I can build an endurance plan for the week, so this way you're close to the breaking point or where things fall apart. So kind of pushing yourself, but still in control of everything. And that can be a very beneficial thing. I'll do that with certain things here and there, and it's definitely helped other people. So just whenever you got it, send it on in. And if it's on Saturday you send it, I won't be able to see it till Sunday. So that, or if it's late on a Friday for me. But try and keep an eye on it for Friday. We'll see how things go. So if it takes a day or two to get to you, I apologize, but I'll get it as soon as I can. Number one here. So what I would do with this, we might want to just stick with these two for the most part. And I'm also thinking maybe starting with the 1.3 would be best. So this way you're hearing the MIDI more often versus this one where you hear all of the MIDI and then you're kind of on your own there for longer. So you could just do a speed building thing where you set up Guitar Pro 6 to be 300% higher, and then just kind of work up from there in 5% increments. So this way you're not having to constantly re-enter the tempo, and with the small breaks in between each of these, I feel that's decent enough rest there. But if you feel like it's better for you to just enter the time or the tempo manually, that's also fine. So because I'm going to recommend starting with 1.3 first, I'll go ahead and do that. We'll demo that. Still need a click here. Let's see. Do a volume check. Okay. So with this, try and relax on the pull off. That's where I was hearing the tendency to subconsciously rush that part to try and get ready for the chord. So I believe that's what was happening. All right, so basically this is the task here. Bump it up from there. Now, just for the sake of demonstration, so I'm definitely probably hearing the thumb muting the low E string there. Let me try that again. So again, trying to relax on the pull-off. It is a very fast change that needs to be made to jump into the chord while still maintaining accuracy with the hammer on pull-off. So this one, wouldn't worry about, I hope you don't worry about trying to get really fast with it, because this is not a riff that's really great for speed. This is more about upping the accuracy so this way you can perform pull-offs in a better way. So this way you can go crazy fast. Alright, so then to deal with the 1.2, double that again with the other one. Let's do that again. So yeah, just the idea of jumping into the chord like that is to just train you more about, or train the idea of, like if you're going to be doing something like that. See, I'm jumping all 3 fingers down as soon as I can. Now I've done the chord thing, now I automatically went to that. So the idea is to try and get all 3 fingers down as soon as possible, just like you were doing a chord. There's a good chance we're going to do something like that next time. Alright, so if you have any questions, let me know. And yeah, keep doing the slow down thing, especially for like the picking stuff, like watching back slow down and just kind of so you can hear how things are being spaced. And remember, when you do it really fast, it's never going to be dead on 100% accurate. It's just not possible. So there's some leeway there. You know, hearing things at like 180 beats a minute, you know, it can sound fine when you listen back to a full speed, and it can sound really accurate. But then you slow it way down, then you start to hear the inaccuracies, and it's, I would say, not worth obsessing over that too much. But it's good to watch those things at slow pace, as you now know, so this way you can be more aware of, like, well, how off is it really? Like, the big thing is, like, well, are you only hitting the string 3 times versus 4 times within a beat? That's the real issue there, is if you're not hitting enough pick strokes in order for whatever it is that you're doing. You're not fitting in the amount of notes you're trying to do within that beat. So there's, you know, a little bit of wiggle room on like how accurate, you know, like maybe like a 90% accuracy is pretty good, I'd say, for like the crazy fast speeds, because you're probably not going to hear anything way off if you're 90% accurate, you know, and you go really, really fast. Well, then it sounds 100% accurate anyway. It's going so fast you can't tell. But when you get down to something like, you know, 75%, 50% accurate, well, then it starts to become really obvious. So, yeah, but the main thing I wanted you to be able to see is how many pick strokes you were doing to make sure that you're actually hitting the appropriate amount for those things, and just kind of seeing, like, well, when are you, you know, placing your finger down when the pick also hits the string, making sure you can see that you have, you know, or see where you are being consistent with synchronization, where things are off of synchronization, things like that. So it's good. I'm glad you did it. So it's definitely going to help you move forward at a much faster pace, because now you can evaluate everything in a much better detail. So definitely good. Definitely a good thing. All right. Let me know if any questions come up, and I'll see you on the road next week.